Jackson, I fixed the recording. We got video back.
Oh my god! Thank the Lord. I
Yes, that was awful. I couldn't see you. What?
Wait. Where's Jake?
Where is Jake?
Man, this place is fucking awesome. I don't know why people say they hate Vietnam so much. This is such a nice area. Oh my god, so much good food. I got bikes. And I don't see any genocide at all, from what I can tell. But hey, not too shabby.
The Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth.
You're now listening to the Good Enough Podcast with Luke on Demand and Jackson Burns.
105.3, the Good Enough Podcast. Oh yeah, that's the radio hit.
And there you have it. What's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever episode without Jake Joseph.
Thank the Lord.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I was so fucking tired of him.
I'm getting really sick of that guy. My mom just texted me out of nowhere just saying, "What's going on?" I don't know what that means.
Can she hear you from the school in which you're quarantined at? I don't think so, Mom. I don't think she knows. Jackson's just texting her now. What's up, guys?
It's my mom. It was just such a out of the blue text message.
Leave her on red. That's what I do with mine.
I'm gonna leave her on.
She doesn't deserve us, men.
I'm just gonna leave her. Just
gonna run away and leave.
Bye.
I'm gonna say, see you later, Mom. I never even liked you anyway. That's what I'm gonna say.
This whole mom thing, not a fan.
Dude, don't even get me started. This whole mom thing, this whole parent thing, in fact, getting really tired of it. You know, they pay for my college, they pay for my apartment, they pay for my food, they pay for my general living, they pay for my car insurance, my phone insurance. I hate them. They feel like they can control me. What did they do except for give birth to me?
Did you ever rebelling against your parents' phase?
No, never.
You didn't? You never pulled some shit where you're like,
I never was like,
this morning I'm not gonna brush my teeth and I'm gonna fucking wear my shoes on the other side of my feet and I'm gonna.
No, I never really had that.
Of an anchor on my leg.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, I'm getting into some crazy stuff. I'm going to show up 3 minutes after curfew. And then she's like, no! She like screams.
You have no idea the person I've become.
I'm unhinged.
Yesterday I had sweet candy after 8 p.m.
That's crazy.
And I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again. You gotta stop. She's going to hear this. She's going to hear this podcast. Dude, you can't. Guys, he cannot show that on camera. He cannot show that on camera. He's eating. Oh my god, he's eating it. Put hands in the air. He's eating it. Oh, play the air horns, Jake. Play it. I know you're editing this, even though you're in Vietnam or something. I don't know. Man, that was awesome.
We're getting crazy today. Holy shit.
Crazy. We could never do this with Jake on here. He'd be like, guys, you gotta stop. You can't eat candy on the podcast. We gotta.
I'm insane.
He's insane, guys. Did you see? He pulled out a bag of candy.
You know what else is insane?
What's insane?
We're about to give the world's latest review of an album.
Yeah. Thank God for fucking backlogging. Jesus Christ.
So guys, we're backlogged by a couple episodes.
2 weeks.
We are filming this the Monday after Kendrick Lamar released his newest album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. But it won't come out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 weeks. People will be like, they just decided not. They'll just be like, they decided not to talk about it.
No, we did.
It's just
it took a minute.
Hey, and here's an actual good plug. If you want up-to-date episodes of the Good Enough Podcast, support our Patreon because it's only a week later instead of 2. I don't know.
2, and you get extra bonus content and monthly listening parties.
That's true. We're doing 2 this month because we forgot we didn't forget. We just had no time.
We didn't forget. Just scheduling issues, but we're figuring it all out. Luke, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. What's up?
All right. Well, here's the issue. I didn't follow the 3-step protocol that I was supposed to listen to.
Oh, you didn't follow the listening rules?
No.
Set by Reddit?
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot to go to the Kendrick Lamar subreddit and read the rules. So probably gonna be way off.
You probably can't.
No, definitely
you
not.
Just don't understand it then. There's no possible way.
I just don't.
Huh. Yeah. You should rethink that maybe.
Can you start? Maybe I'll try doing like a speed listen or something.
Yeah, try listening to it in 5 times speed. I hear that's really good.
I'll do that. Or backwards too.
Cool.
Backwards.
Yeah, backwards is always good too.
That's how you get the second story.
We gotta put it in reverse.
We gotta put it in reverse. I think that's so crazy to people. It's like if you listen to the album backwards, it's like the storyline starts from the end, and he like perfectly crafted it to go to the beginning. It's like, yeah, you're listening to a story backwards. What did you expect?
It's it's fucking wild. If
Dude,
I don't know,
crazy.
whatever I was gonna say is relevant now because I just coughed my ass off.
Dude, the candy's
so
hitting you. The Skittle bag.
Look,
All right, I'm gonna
I gotta quit, but I can't.
I'm gonna 5 times speed correct listen to this.
I'm a fucking fiend, Luke.
He has more, dude. Oh my god, dude.
I'm insane.
Don't make me take pictures of you and show your mother. Dude. Jesus Christ.
You wouldn't do that.
I would. Anyway, go.
Listen, Mr. Around the Big Steppers. I put up a review on amtheyear.com if you want to hear like my full extended thoughts, whatever.
Put up a review on
org also. But
my written music review.
Listen, guys. Good album.
Good album.
Yeah, good album. Basically, my overall takeaway is that he had a lot of cool ideas on this, but he chose a lot of weird creative choices, but specifically with production, I think, that kind of made this fall through with me. I think that tonally, this thing was all over the place from an instrumental standpoint. I think that he had set up a really great vibe with the opening track. United in Grief kept my hopes up. I was like, wow, this is going to be fantastic. I know exactly what this is going to sound like. If it kept that energy, this would have been a 10. It would have been a fucking 10. United in Grief was perfect. And some of the songs did keep that energy, like Worldwide Steppers, We Cry Together, Mama I Sober, Crown, Father Time, all kept the same energy. But then you have tracks like N95 and
It's a good song. Fuck you.
no, that's not that good. Well, let me go to the album. Hold on.
The candy's hitting you, man. You're not thinking straight.
Let me find this. Let me look at the track list. N95, Die Hard, Rich Spirit, Purple Hearts, Silent Hill.
Purple Hearts. Oh my, terrible take. Terrible.
All of those. Purple Hearts would have been a good song on a different album.
I think it works to end the first disc. It makes sense.
I don't think so. I don't think it does.
God.
I think the production on that is so astronomically different than the production on that, like on the tone that was set at the beginning. It's what is happening?
It's different. It's not like that. I think it fits. It fits well together.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, we disagree.
I don't think it fits. I'm like you set up this dirty. This, like, fucking dirty, grimy, like, almost, like, acoustically instrumental. I don't even know how to probably describe this. It's just, United in Grief, the way it was set up, the production was so fucking good.
Theatrical.
Yes, theatrical and contemporary. And it's like half the album just disregards that. And then, like, I just could not defend Kodak Black being on this album in any capacity. I don't get it.
I'm not necessarily against it, as long as I just don't really, like, I don't know. There's probably, like, I just haven't looked into the album, like, that much.
He's a rapist.
Well, yeah, like, obviously, like, he sucks. But, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, what is his, like, point here? Like, because Kendrick wouldn't just be like, I'm gonna have Kodak Black on my album. Like, there's a point to it, you know?
It seemed like he wanted to use an example of somebody who was like, who despite making it to a certain level that people would think, like, the culture wouldn't affect him, it still does. You know what I'm saying? For that, I think he was a good pick. But there was so many other examples of this that you could have used that would have been people that weren't horrible people. Like,
The baby.
A plethora.
Before we get off, before we start talking about the album still, I found a Twitter account called Did the Baby Get in Trouble Today?
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's like, the baby was a good boy today. It's like, the baby did not
I saw
commit
one
assault.
where he was like, the baby had 0 cancelable actions this whole week.
An entire week of no cancellations.
So funny.
From
So funny.
Mr.
Baby.
Kirk the Baby or whatever. His album's Kirk, remember that? Wasn't that the one that Bop came off of? I don't even know how that beat
I
went.
don't think so, no.
I like
Maybe some shit with some
I like when the baby beat goes bum 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 bum. It's every single one.
Bob? Oh yeah, Bob was off of
Kirk.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go. So yeah, Kendrick
but yeah,
Lamar.
those are my thoughts.
That's it.
Those are my. Well, I mean, yeah.
It's only been
give
a
it a
few
7.
days. It's only been a few days since
I gave
it's
it
been
a
out,
7.
So like I haven't fully
I
digested it.
Yeah, and anything can change, but it just feels like he's so good at making he has 2, possibly 3, fantastic examples of how to pull off a concept album.
What's the third? Damn.
Yeah.
Has Damn
I
grown
think
on
those
you?
were all executed very well. Damn has grown on me. I think they're all good.
I've been getting that a lot. I feel like, well,
and
I've
Damn.
actually seen both ways. I've seen people be like, I went back to Damn, it sucked. And then I hear people, they're like, I went back to Damn, it was awesome. I loved it.
No, Damn has definitely grown on me. And I just... It's to see him... And they're all so... I can hear a song off of Damn and know it's from Damn just because of the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Same thing with Moon Butterfly, same thing with Good Kid, Mad City. With this, I can't do that because it's so scattered.
I get that. I don't know. This is coming from the guy who liked
But even with that being said, I still liked it a lot.
This is coming from the guy who liked Donda, which is like literally one of the most scattered albums maybe in years. I didn't have an issue with this. I think, I don't know. I don't really mind the switching of, oh my god, I just burped on camera. That was awful. I don't really mind the change in instrumental palette because I feel like it's 2 very distinct sounds that he's going for, and I feel like he's consistent enough with both of them. Like in United in Grief, he sets up perfectly that like theatrical piano-driven rap sound, right? And you see that on songs like Rich Interlude, even like We Cry Together. It's very theatrical. It's not piano driven. It's that's a great song. Crown, literally most piano on the entire album. That was disgusting, Jackson. Crown.
No, I'm sorry.
Mother I Sober, just like, and then you have this other I don't know how to describe it. It's an accessible pop sound, but I would not call it like accessible in the way Damn wasn't accessible, because that was accessible in like a completely different way. You know what I mean? Like a song like
it was more accessible in a hip hop format. I feel like this is more accessible in like a mainstream.
I got a lot of Kanye
like,
vibes from a lot of the.
I got some Ye, I got some Baby Keem.
All the memes where people are like, I wonder if Baby Keem will influence his cousin's album. Like, I really do think he did. Well, because he produced a lot of the songs on here. Like, he did. Baby Keem produced N95. He also produced, I think Baby Keem produced Savior. There was a bunch of other ones he produced. And there were some that he produced, and I was like, whoa, he produced that? Wait, I'm going to look it up because, like, I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I know he produced, like, a lot of my favorite songs on here, actually. Hold on. And I was, like, shocked. I was like, good for that guy.
It's Baby Keem.
It's Baby Keem. Yeah, he produced Die Hard, Savior Interlude, N95, and just Savior, normal Savior. That's surprising that he produced Savior Interlude. That was like all strings.
It's a good track.
That's kind of shocking. I did not expect that. I don't know why. Huh. Anyway. Yeah. I'm just going to go Disc 1. Disc 1 was awesome. I don't think there's a single song off of Disc 1 that I really don't like. I think the only one that kind of falls flat for me is Rich Spirit. Just because, like, Rich Interlude, I like Rich Interlude more than Rich Spirit.
Me too.
Like, the piano on that is gorgeous. And if it went into, I don't know, I'm a sucker when the interlude track goes into the main track that's named after it. So, like, if that happened, holy crap. But Rich Spirit is way different sonically. But yeah, Uniting Grief, great opener. In 95, a banger. I'm sorry, Jackson, it's a good song. Worldwide Steppers is like, Worldwide Steppers is weird.
So good. It's weird in the best way possible.
Yeah. Like, the tiny beat switch in the middle, oh, that was so nice. That was really nice. Die Hard, I like Die Hard a lot. Like, it reminds me almost something off of Section 80. Even, like, Graduation, like, Kanye era-esque. I hate comparing, because this is very much this album's feel still, but it did have, like, a Kanye kind of vibe to it. Father Time, Sampha killed it. He was great on that song.
Oh, he was sounded fantastic.
Yeah, Rich Interlude, like I said. Rich Spirit, I don't know, Rich Spirit. I liked when Kendrick said, "Bitch, I'm attractive." That was funny. We Cry Together. We gotta talk about We Cry Together.
We do.
What the hell was that song? In the best way possible. The best way possible, first off. What the hell?
So We Cry, I know I told Luke about this, but we Cry Together, I had a mini listening party with some other COVID positive people in this dorm. And I'm sitting here and the album's going on above my head, and We Cry Together comes on, and they have that little intro section. And the second the beat came in, I was like, that's the fucking Alchemist. That's the fucking Alchemist. And I checked, and I was like, that's the fucking Alchemist. And I freaked out. He's so good. He's so fucking good. And that the production, the beat is perfect. The beat is perfect. I wouldn't change anything about it. It pairs the argument perfectly. You got a little bit of conflict, those little minor chords.
A little bit of conflict.
Oh, it's so good. But even the beat has conflict. Like, you can feel it in the beat. It's like tension.
Yeah,
He's
it's
so
constant
good.
tension.
He's so good at what he does, man. Fuck. And just, yeah, like, great song. Exactly what I wanted out of this album.
I would never listen to it outside of an album listen.
I disagree. I've listened to it so many times.
As a single, what the hell? Dude, you're scaring the hoes, like, actually.
I love it, dude.
It's a great song, but I'm never gonna be like, I'm putting on We Cry Together, like, in the car, like, on the way. Like,
oh, no, I'll play it anywhere. I'm gonna fuck.
Oh my god.
I'll put it on.
That's
I'm a
horrendous. You're crazy. This guy's psycho.
I love that. I fucking love that song. It's fantastic.
Jackson, all right. But yeah, We Cry Together. I feel the same way as Jackson. I just would not play it in public. But Purple Hearts. Jackson said he didn't like it earlier.
Not my
that
vibe.
song is awesome. Purple Hearts is awesome. Yeah, baby. Love that.
It's not my vibe. It's not the vibe that it's not my vibe. Ghostface Killah had a good verse, though.
He did. Disc 2. Disc 2 of the album.
Disc 2 starts off with the worst song on the album.
Count Me Out. You know what? Count Me Out.
That shit was not.
It's whatever. I don't think it's too bad, but it's whatever.
That, or what's the one with where he's like, help? Is that Silent Hill? Yeah,
I think
Silent Hill is also pretty shit.
Yeah.
Help. And Kodak Black is on it, and which I do not like that guy.
Jackson hates Kodak.
You heard it here first, folks.
Crown, so good.
Phenomenal song.
Savior, both Savior tracks, the interlude and the real song, great. Really like them. Kendrick made you think, but he is not your savior. That was funny.
He is not your savior.
I like the J. Cole line because, yeah.
Because.
Reference. All right. we made it to the song, Jackson. We gotta talk about it. We were joking before the podcast with Jake, because Jake was on here talking before anything started.
Before
and
the
we were like,
incident.
Jake, you're lucky. You're gonna get to miss out on the awkward discussion about Auntie Diaries.
Okay, look, the first thing I want to know is what was like, without having the lyrics in front of you, without talking to people.
Well, I knew
your
he was
initial
talking about on
reaction.
first listen because like the lyrics are so prominent on that song. Like,
I know, but some people, like, you know me, where I don't pay attention at all to anything anyone's saying. It's production only for me.
I was like, I was vibing it. I was like this kind of interesting topic, and then I went. And I kept bobbing my head after he said it. And then he said it again. I was like, I was shocked, man. I was like, but then I understood. And I was like, and then I thought to myself, I was like, at the very end of it, I was like, you know what? I like the song. I personally like it. I think it's.
I have
song.
heard a lot of different.
I've heard so.
I had the same
I've heard
reaction as you. I've had
so
so
many different
perspectives.
So many different perspectives. It's
I'm
crazy.
split. I'm so split. I don't know what to think.
Personally,
It's like,
I know. Yeah. I think this is a good way of viewing it. Obviously, Kendrick Lamar made a song about his transgender uncle, and also transgender cousin as well.
Isn't this transgender aunt?
No, it's just transgender uncle, because it has the infamous line, "My auntie is a man now."
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, and then there's a second part about his cousin, but I honestly forget what gender Kendrick's cousin switched to. But overall, Kendrick, it's his, I will say, attempt, because some people don't think it's a good song, but this is Kendrick's attempt at making a very pro trans rights song. And in that aspect, I'm so happy he made it, because I feel even if he didn't do the best job, I think it's overall net positive that one of the biggest rappers in the world made a song like this, because it's going to and like a lot of like I'm like having to be very careful with what I say, because I don't want to like mess up any like wording and stuff. But I think this is an overall net positive, because it's very good that like he's saying these things, because like even though, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said the F slur. Like, if it's a normie white straight guy who has some sort of like bias against trans people for some reason, maybe he'll hear this song and he's like, you know, K-Dot's got a point. You know, like, yeah. And I think this is gonna sound so cringe I'm saying this, but I think Hassan had a really good point, and that Kendrick was not making this song for trans people. He was making it for someone like him, who's like a straight cis guy who doesn't really get it, but he's like still like accepting and like loving of them. You know what I mean? And he's like learning. And yeah, I get. Here's my take on like the F slur. Obviously, I think it makes sense in the context of the song. Like, I don't think anyone would argue with that. Like, I get why he says it, and it like the point is that it is for the point is that is how he acted in the past, and how his friends acted in the past, and stuff like that. But like, you don't have to like say it 10 times to like be like, yeah, that's what we said.
Here's kind of the take that I've heard. I saw a TikTok video pop on my For You page of I have two perspectives. I saw a TikTok on my For You page of this trans hip hop artist who was saying that like being in the hip hop game, one of the hardest things for them, like they have these dreams of like going up and accepting awards, and like, you know, like dreams like people do, where it's like getting Grammys and stuff.
Yeah.
But they always said it was so difficult to them because they didn't know if the heroes that they grew up idolizing would have accepted them. And so hearing someone as big as Kendrick Lamar like open up and be accepting of trans people was like very big for them, because they were like, oh, I know now that at least my biggest hero in hip-hop would accept me if I ever made it as a trans person. Mm-hmm. Which is good. That's like an objectively good thing.
Yeah.
However, I've also heard the perspective of what if, like for some reason I made a hip hop song.
Oh no.
Like I as a white guy made a hip hop song, and I was like, I used to be racist, and then
say the N-word.
And then I said the N-word hard R like 10 times and was like, we
It'll
didn't
be
know
like,
any better.
It's like back in the day we said we didn't know.
But that's kind of what this was, though,
Yeah,
in like
it
a
was.
way. So I'm like,
That's
I'm
such a
split
funny
because
way of
I'm
putting
like,
it.
I'm like, how I could never get away with that, and I shouldn't be able to get away with that because that's a fucking I just I can't be saying that shit.
You can't do it.
But I understand that this is like, I also know this is the first time this has ever happened, pretty much, from like any hip hop artist. It was a good attempt, but tweaking needed to be happen. I wish someone had just been in his ear like,
You're like, what
guy,
are you doing,
What
man?
are you like? Why was that part of it?
Well, here's
But then I'm
another
also
thing.
conflicted because I'm like, Bastard is in my top 40 albums of all time, and God knows Tyler says that shit.
Yeah,
more
but Tyler
times I
can
can
get
count
away
my
with it
fingers.
because he's bi. So
Yeah, but Earl can't, and God knows he said it just as much as Tyler
Earl
did.
Sweatshirt said
I don't know.
Epsler. What? I'm
Look,
learning about
look,
this.
the-
Filthy Frank is Joji?
Here's what I'm saying. A lot of dialogue. I wish that the dialogue would change slightly though,
Yeah.
because the song, while yes, like understanding what he meant by that and like the ramification of that is important. Like the message behind the song should also
Net
be
positive.
very clear.
I think
Should be a
overall
net
it's a net positive. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
However, and this is very important. So please, if you're fuming in your seat right now and you're like, I can't believe they liked this song. We are straight cis guys. Our opinion does
Yeah.
not matter. Our opinion does
We
not
have like the least stake in this as possible.
like literally I'm going to say this and I'm going to go to bed tonight and I'm not going to think about what I said because it's just
because
like
we don't
it doesn't
have to.
it doesn't affect
But some people
us.
do have to. Like
Yeah. This is the part where Jake would interject and be like, "Well, actually, like," and then say some like joking, offensive comment, like sarcastically.
Case point, it's nuanced. It's a nuanced conversation.
This
Don't go into
is
thinking it's black and
this is
white.
the other thing too. It's like this sounds dumb, but I can connect this because Kendrick Lamar is working with them on a movie, and they also worked with him for the Heart Part 5 video on South Park. When Randy says the N-word, when they say that, it's to show that he shouldn't have said it and that it was bad, right?
Yeah.
Was it okay then? You know, a lot of nuance with that. It's like,
Yeah, I guess you're right. We were just talking about that too. That's so funny.
I'm sorry, but that was fucking hilarious whenever that
It's so
happened.
that is really funny.
It's so
That is such a funny thing.
it's fucked up, but it's so funny.
No, it is so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to post this on TikTok 2 months from now when this finally gets
I know.
and no one cares anymore.
Anyway, so the next song on the the next song on the Mr. Morale. I like when he goes, ah, ah, ah. I think that was cool. That's all I have to say about that. That's all.
Mr. Morale's an okay song.
That's
I
okay.
don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
I think it's the least listened to. Oh no, the Mother I Sober is the least listened to. Great.
How? What a fucking amazing song, dude. Wow.
Deep.
Powerful as fuck.
Deep.
And why the fuck did he not end it on that note? Like,
No,
why was that?
no.
Mirror is a good song, but having
Mirror's
it
a great
end with
song.
having it end with his wife come in, I think that's his wife come in, and then his little child come in at the end and be like, Mr. Morale. Perfect ending! He said the thing! He said the thing! And we could have just cut it there.
No,
He's-
you gotta
like,
think
he
about
did
it. You gotta think about
he
it like
did the
this.
roll credits thing.
You gotta think about it like this. Exactly. He did the roll credits. What did he do on Good Kid, Mad City with Real, where he's like, I'm really, really real? That's the outro. That's the end of the movie. Then you have Compton. That is the credits rolling. Mirror is the perfect credits rolling song. It's the pick-me-up you need after the sad, semi-triumphant ending. I can't speak today, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think I didn't need that. And maybe some
did.
people did, but like I didn't.
I think Mirror's probably one of my most played songs off the entire album. I'm not even joking.
It's not a
banger.
bad song. I feel like just out of. I don't know.
I love myself, I'm sorry. I love myself, I'm sorry.
Album outros and ending on such a powerful note are so important to me. And obviously, To Pimp a Butterfly's outro is a classic. Him interviewing Tupac is so fucking powerful. Damn has the perfect outro. It just does. Like, it doesn't get any better than Duckworth. It's perfect. And I was like, this could have been that. This could have been that. Oh,
Yeah,
this could have been
Duckworth
that.
is pretty good.
Duckworth is so good. I love that song.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We gonna put it in reverse.
But yeah, that's the album. I'd probably, as of right now, give it like an 8. I really like it. I would rate it higher than Damn, that's for sure. I think Damn has grown off of me, actually.
Damn is growing on to me. I love that thing.
If I'm rating his albums as of today, worst to best, Section 80 on the bottom, Damn above Section 80, then probably a tie between this and Untitled Unmastered, then Good Kid, Mad City, then T-Pab.
Okay, this is my tier list. I'm leaving out Untitled Unmastered because I haven't heard it in a long time. Hot take alert. Section 80. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Good Kid, Mad City.
Whoa!
Damn. To Pimp a Butterfly.
If you said To Pimp a Butterfly and then Damn on top, it would have been like,
I saw someone do that. Someone yesterday put Damn on top and To Pimp a Butterfly at the bottom.
that's
I was like,
psycho.
what the fuck?
That's Kendrick. Kendrick did that to his own albums, remember? There's a video online when Damn first came out and he's being interviewed. I think it was on like Big Boy or something like that. And they were like, Big Boy. And he's like, welcome back to Big Boy Radio. Kendrick, rate your albums right now. Kendrick's like, oh man, I guess if I had to choose, I'd probably be like To Pimp a Butterfly, then Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, and then Damn. And then he rated Damn
I
top
think
and
it's-
took
yeah.
T-Pab last. But I think that's just like
yeah.
any artist, I don't know. This is just me. Every time I drop a new video, I think it's my best video. So it's like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely like artists ranking their own art is always so interesting because also it's like they know what went into every project. So if they put more energy into one thing, like I feel like like same thing for me. Like my favorite video I've ever made was the Microphones video, and that also took the most work. It took the most effort, and it was my most recent. So like besides the goofy unboxing one that I made. So it's like
yeah,
it just all depends on I think half of it is the behind the scenes experience that we don't get like a chance to see. Also.
my favorite video is definitely my J. Cole video.
Well, I really wish I could watch it.
I know, right? Anyway, guys, what's up? Guys,
Yeah,
the creator clash happened. What the fuck was
What'd you say?
The creator clash happened.
Oh yeah, start talking about that while I pee really quickly because I'm gonna piss my pants.
Oh my god. Jackson, I have to pee too.
Quick!
Hey guys. Today we're going to talk about the creator clash. So pretty much, if I'm going to explain what happened was that Mr. Ian Carter, aka iDubbbz, and his wife Anissa both were like, let's start a fighting YouTuber influencer event, but let's make it not cringe. We're not going to have the beef, and it's going to be all for charity. So over the past year, they have been trying to figure it out, and it just broadcasted live this past Saturday. And I watched an illegal stream of it the entire time. I guess until Jackson comes back, I'll just sit here and probably talk about how much I hate him. You know, Jackson, he's just one of those guys that at the end of the day, you can talk with him and like really get to know him and like, you know, like know everything about him and like really like call him a friend, but like just like at the end of the day, it's just, God, you just can't stand him. Oh, hey Jackson,
So
what's up?
I have wireless earbuds. They don't.
So
turn
yeah, the
off
creator
when I get on
clash
my
was
seat.
pretty crazy. Those fights were really cool. They had 2 pro fights, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see any of them. I didn't watch any of the pro
They had
fights.
Wait, what do you mean like pro fights?
They had
Like, pro
they had
fights?
2 pro fights before any of like 2 professional like actual boxers fighting.
Yeah.
2 matches, so I guess 4 fighters. They had 2 matches of real boxers fighting before the influencers started fighting.
Okay, yeah.
All I will say is I'm shocked that any of them did as well as they did. Like, it was obvious that they actually trained and like actually were like doing shit. Obviously, some of them weren't the best, but then other ones, you're like, holy shit, like this is like actually a good fight. You know what I mean? Did you watch any of them?
Yeah. No, I mean, I've seen clips from afterwards. Specifically the one of Dad beating the absolute daylights
fucked
out
Matt Watson
Matt.
up. He fucking murdered him.
But I mean,
that was psycho.
I mean, he definitely went out for that.
Matt didn't land a punch. It was from the very beginning. They touched gloves. Dad started fucking him up from the very beginning. He got destroyed. It's
wow. It was
crazy.
A quick one.
It was.
How was the Dr. Mike fight?
So the main event, the Dr. Mike versus iDubbbz, went all 5 rounds. Originally, it was going to be 4 rounds, 3 minutes each, but there was a clock error where in the first round they only went 2 minutes. So what they did, they just went 2-minute rounds, 5 rounds. That definitely fucked up with both of their timing or whatever. Here's the deal. All the odds were stacked against Ian. Because Dr. Mike has been doing boxing for like 10 years. Not professionally, but just like been boxing for 10 years.
Yeah.
Also, Dr. Mike had to cut like 20 pounds to be in the weight class. And iDubbbz had to gain like 30 pounds to be in the weight class. So already hard for him. And also, iDubbbz just started training maybe a year ago. So like very like one-sided, obviously, but goddamn, man, it was a good ass fight. I was so happy that he actually did well, because even though he lost, it was close. He only lost by 3 points from all the judges.
Wow.
It was close. And it's funny because like I didn't think it was going to be that close, because whenever I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, Dr. Mike is definitely winning this, like, because he just landed more hits. But the thing is, like, he did really well. He did surprisingly well. And I'm really happy that, like, not just his fight, but like the entire event, like, was awesome. Like, the crowd was really positive. Everyone that was fighting, there was no like beef. Like, it wasn't like cringe, like, I hate you, we gotta fight again. Well, some people were like, we should fight again, but like none of them were doing it in like a cringe way where it's like, you know what, I'm coming after you, like, or like, and if anyone did that, it was like jokingly. Like, I think Harley Morriston of Epic Mealtime won his fight against Ego Raptor, and he called out Dr. Disrespect at the end of his fight to fight him. So that was funny. Like, that was funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I heard Airsoft Fatty sang the national anthem. And it was amazing.
It was a surprise. He said, and now here to sing the national anthem, it was Airsoft Fatty. And he was there live in the flesh, and he sang the national anthem.
Oh,
and
Jackson,
you probably don't know this, so I'm going to break it to you now because I already know you're going to laugh about it.
What?
Airsoft Fatty messed up the national anthem and tried singing it again 3 times.
What?
Yes.
What?
3 times. 3 times he messed up, and every single time he messed up, he would start talking. He'd be like, "Oh man, it's okay. We can just start over. We're just gonna start from the top. It's hard."
What happened? Did he get it right the last time?
No, but the crowd sang with him, and they pushed him through it. The crowd was singing everything right, and Airsoft Fatty just kind of like was murmuring, but they just kept going.
I'm watching it right now.
It was awesome. I can't put it up on screen because I don't know if like videos are getting taken down. But like, you can just pull it up. Just search up Airsoft Fatty singing national anthem.
I'm watching it right now. Holy shit!
So it's probably the best part of the entire event. It was awesome. I'm so happy too that there were so many different creators backing this up. Like, it just wasn't like, I don't know. It could have been very easy for iDubbbz to be like, I'm going to get Leafy and I'm going to get Rice Gum, which he tried getting Rice Gum, but like he's smarter than that to just get like one subsection. Like, he got like multiple people. Like, he got internet comment etiquette Eric. That guy's hilarious, but he's a very different part of YouTube, you know. He got a TikToker. He got Yodeling Haley, and Yodeling Haley walked out to Radiohead. She walked out to Everything in Its Right Place. That was her walkout song. I don't think he heard me. It's okay.
This is incredible. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of Airsoft Fatty.
That's okay.
He's
still
on a
walking.
second go right now.
He's on the second go. Dude, it's amazing. My favorite thing is how
Was
he...
this, was this at the end of the night or the front?
That was right before the main fight. That's how they always do it in boxing and like MMA. My favorite thing is, because we can't play the video, my favorite thing is whenever he messes up, he has to explain how he messed up for like a minute.
Oh,
before
Drew!
he
Look at
starts
everyone's
the game.
here. There's Drew and Jarvis. Oh,
Wait,
there's
Drew
Jakey.
Gooden? Drew Gooden was
Yeah,
there?
there's a crowd shot. I'm looking at Drew Gooden. I'm looking at Jarvis. I'm looking at Jakey. I'm looking at Eddie right now.
Were they all
It's a
together?
stacked crowd section. Yeah, they're all together in the crowd. Who else is here?
Dude, that's sick.
surprised
Jax
I don't
Films
see
was
Danny.
there.
Is that no? I thought that was Wilbur Soot for a second.
Jax Films was there. So many people went. I'm pretty sure Jay Schlatt went.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was probably there too. 'Cause Minx was there. And
So many people were going. Yeah, Minx fought. Minx was a badass.
how'd she do?
She won.
Who did she fight?
She fought a TikToker named Yodeling Haley. And
She
this,
fought Yodeling Haley.
yes, and this is what I was going to tell you, Jackson, but you were watching the video and you couldn't hear me,
yeah.
so I'm going to say it again.
Yodeling Haley is actually very funny. I do.
Her
recognize
walkout song was Everything in Its Right Place by Radiohead. That was her walkout song. And at first, I was like, I want Minx to win. But after I heard that, I was like, I kind of want her to win now. Like, this is
That's
just-
so fucking sick.
that's sick as hell, isn't it?
Yeah, we got some of the walkout songs. iDubbbz walked out to fucking
Get Got.
Get
Get Got by Death
yeah.
Grips.
yeah, Get
Like-
Got by Death Grips. Could have picked a better Death Grips song, but
I
fucking
think for the term, like, I don't know. I think it fit for like the vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it's accessible. It's not like crazy weird. But like, if
There
you
was,
you said this earlier, but if you walked out the Spikes, oh my, holy crap!
Dude,
What if he walked out
Spikes
to
would've been
Ed?
insane.
What if he walked out to Ed? He's like,
Dude, can you imagine he walks out to fucking Hothead? Blah 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 blah.
That would be
blah, blah, blah,
crazy.
blah, blah, blah,
I've always
blah,
said
blah.
like, I've always said if I ever like played a sport wherever I had like a walkout song, I would always choose the weirdest thing possible. Just
Oh
because,
no, I want to scare the fuck everyone.
yeah.
Spikes be so good. I think Death Classic. What is it? Full Moon Death Classic. Would have been a fucking great. pick.
Beware.
Or, like Beware.
They play the
Beware.
entire thing before he walks out. That would have been
That's
sick.
the
That
whole
would have been
monologue.
sick.
The whole
entire
monologue would have been insane. And
And-
then play a clip of the actual interview
Yeah.
on the Jumbotron.
Oh my god. Dude,
He
that
come
would've
with me
been
the money
awesome.
in his hand. He
Dude,
offered
that
me
now
an ass
now
cream.
all right, this watching that event the entire time, and I hate to make this about myself because it was for a good cause, it was charity. After watching that, I was like, we need to get bigger because you, me, and Jake all have to do that. I would do that for
It'd be so
charity
fun.
in a heartbeat.
It'd be
I would
so
train
fun.
for months to box, dude. I do
would
not
too,
care. I would do it
100%.
for charity. It would be so fun. It would be so fun.
That shit would be insane.
I don't care if
The most
like,
stressful part would be picking up my walkout song. I'd be like, fuck, I can't fuck. This has to be
Yeah.
a banger. I can't fuck that up.
Michael Reeves beat up Graham Stefan, the business guy.
Oh, good for him.
Michael
Yeah,
Reeves won. He
shit.
actually did what? Here's the thing: is all these random ass YouTubers that you're just like, oh, this is like a nerdy ass YouTuber. We're good at fighting. Minx
That's
was
what I'm saying.
insane.
I watched
Yodeling
the-
Haley
I
was
watched
insane.
the,
That was probably one of the best fights of the entire night. Was Minx versus Yodeling Haley. That fight was
amazing.
crazy. And
I know that,
obviously they were not the best
go ahead.
fighters, obviously, but like
Yeah.
they were still good. Like they knew what they were doing. Everyone was very well trained. I will say.
I was watching the iDubbbz one on Jeff's Barbershop
Mm-hmm.
a couple days before the event, and he he really did it. I mean, he made sure everyone that was on board knew that they were all going to take it very seriously. Like, he made sure that everyone knew the rules and that there was respect involved. Like, he was very respectful to the game and the sport, and to all the creators as well, making it as safe as possible for them,
Yeah.
and understanding the proper techniques to not kill each other, obviously. And yeah, also they got what do you know that TikTok guy named my friend Steve or something
think.
Steve? He's on Jeff's Barbershop now, and it's so funny.
Mhm.
He's so funny. He's like the awkward guy.
Oh
He's
yeah.
always like you know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
wait, I don't think he's my friend Steve. Is it Shy and Awkward guy?
No, it's not like it's not the goofy odd guy. It's not that guy.
No, it's not that.
It's-
No, like his username is literally Shy and Awkward guy on TikTok.
so.
He was the Taco Bell, chicken quesarito. Fuck yeah. You know that guy?
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's like
You know that guy I'm talking about,
though.
though?
I do.
Yeah. He was on that show, I think. He was on Jeff's Barber... Or he might have been on something else. I don't fucking know. I don't really watch Jeff's Barbershop, but I watch it occasionally if it's like someone I like.
My Daddy Steve. It's this guy.
Oh, yeah. I know that guy.
He's on, and he's...
Isn't that the video where he's like... Isn't that the video where he's like, can you hold my phone for a second? I have to record something. He goes, ah! And he's like, ah! Like that one. Have you seen that video?
I can't remember.
I love those
I haven't.
TikToks. The ones where it's like, can you hold my phone? It's like, oh, like that.
My friend did one of those in our
That's so
cafeteria.
funny.
One of those where it's like, stop filming me! Stop filming me! They're too good. Those are too good.
But yeah, the Creator Clash, very, very well made.
I'm
made
very
event.
impressed. Yeah,
Definitely
I
one of the
didn't watch it, but I'm
best.
still impressed.
Definitely one of the best like YouTuber events. Because like
It just seems like a win-win for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
no one is losing in this situation.
yeah, like yeah, it's all going to charity. Everyone's having a good time. Yeah, no, I didn't see anyone disappointed. Like I've never seen. I didn't read like a single thing where someone was like, "This event is cringe." Like,
yeah, no, literally.
Like everyone was like, "This was a good event," and now I'm pretty sure they're gonna try making this a yearly thing,
That'd be fucking incredible. Yeah.
which means more
Do it.
chances for us to be on it. Obviously,
Fuck yeah. iDubbbz are ready, bro. We're one call
we're ready.
away.
Get another
call
podcaster. You had like Matt and Ryan from Super Mega. They have a podcast. You had AB from H3's podcast. Just three. Well, that's 3 separate fights.
Come on, we're 3 separate fights built in.
3 separate fights. That's like you don't even need
We'll
any.
please, we'll fight Chuckle Sandwich, man.
Yes, we'll just fight Chuckle Sandwich.
We'll just fight Chuckle
we're like,
Sandwich.
And the crazy thing, we're like close to the same age, so we could do that. Like,
We could, and
Yeah.
the same weight. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like that. That wouldn't be too big of a problem.
I think with training and stuff. Oh, but Slimesicle. But we've already talked about that. Like Slimesicle is like
yeah, he's
almost
yoked.
unfair. Jake would get yoked for us. It's okay. Jake would get
Yeah,
yoked
no, it's okay.
for us.
Jake will take over the team and get yoked for us.
Nah.
We could take. I feel we could. Me
With-
and you could definitely take. Ted or Schlatt,
I think
though.
with a year of training, boxing training,
we could take Ted or Schlatt.
we could take. I don't know if we'd win. We could take him. We could.
I think we could win. I
But-
think
but
if we had
this
a year of Boston training behind us, I know they would too. But I feel like we have potential. I don't know.
I do. Jackson, you have that swimmer body. I know it. I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
and
your
you've got that
protruding nipples
basketball-
before. It's true.
Basketball form.
It's
the
true.
grace.
It's true.
It's true.
Wish. Skadoosh. I'm right, guys.
Skadoosh.
But yeah, great event.
That's
It was awesome. They should make it every single year. So entertaining. So entertaining. And I'm so happy people thought the Airsoft Fatty thing was funny. Because I was afraid that a bunch of chuds in the chat would be like, they're disrespected the flag. Like, no, he just messed up.
That shit would have been so annoying. Like, dude messed up.
It's like just
He
shut
just
up. Like,
messed
this is
up.
funny. It's funny.
No, literally.
It's like that one video
It's
where it's like, and
lighthearted.
please stand for your national anthem. It's like, bitch just got the safe opened up this. You
oh, yeah,
know
with the save. Yeah,
love
yeah,
that
yeah.
video.
That video is so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a classic.
No,
No, yeah. So good job to everyone on that front.
Yeah. Jackson, you want to bring up anything? I got one more topic, like in the back of my skull. So you want to talk about anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh. Plot twist. Holy shit.
I don't know. I've been. I was gonna bring something up, but I don't know if I want to now, knowing this is gonna come out 2 weeks from now. Listen, I've been working on this new video. I don't even know if I'm still making it anymore. I might have to scrap it. We'll see. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've had to do that before, man. It's okay. I
We'll
was
see-
gonna
we'll
ma-
see what happens.
I was gonna make a. This is a fun fact. I was gonna make a Kanye West yay, good or bad, like I did with Cherry Bomb, because I'd be like, a lot of people hate on this, but actually I think it's pretty good. And I was literally just, it was literally just gonna be a review where I was like, is it good or bad? And I go, it's good. And then I scrapped it because
Yep.
I was like, that would kind of be lame. Plus, that was back whenever I first started a channel, and I was like, I cannot keep making hip hop videos. Like, I gotta like branch out somehow.
Yeah, I've kind of scrapped a lot of ideas, but this is the first time where I've been like a long ways into a project, and I've had to like sit down and be like, is it morally okay for me to be making this video?
Morally. Jackson says the N-word 15,000 times. He gets the 49,000. He's like, I don't know
sing
if
the entirety of Auntie's Diaries, but the uncensored version.
Only the part that everyone knows and is talking about.
Oh man. Okay, but you can bring up your last topic though.
Guys, this is crazy. So, my friend Spencer moved into my future apartment the other day, and I don't think I don't think Spencer will mind me telling this story as long as I don't give out like specifics. But so he showed up to his apartment. I'm talking from his point of view. So this is whenever he showed up. Whenever he showed up, the entire apartment was an absolute wreck. The couches, like there's a couch and a love seat in the main room, coffee table, like a kitchen table. Some of them are on their side. The couches are everywhere. They're not even like the right spot against the wall. There's a singular lamp in the middle of the room plugged in. There's dust everywhere. Dust. Weed crumbs everywhere. The entire place smells like weed. First off, I've said this before. I don't care if you smoke weed. Like, that's awesome. It should be legal. But like, just smoke it outside. What are you doing? Do not smoke it inside. You're an idiot. Like, what are you doing? Smoke it outside. But they smoked it inside. There's so much weed.
Smoke it on top fives.
Yes, so much weed everywhere. A bunch of shit is broken. And then there's 3 bedrooms, okay? There's 3 bedrooms. There's a bedroom as soon as you walk in to your left. There's a bedroom down the hall in the middle of the hall. And then there's a bedroom at the end of the hall. My bedroom is the one at the end of the hall. That bedroom is locked and the lights are off. However, the bedroom, when you first walk in, the lights are on and it's unlocked, but no one is in there. Everything in the room or in the apartment is wrecked except for Spencer's bedroom and his bathroom, which are slightly cleaned for him to move in. So he was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, hey Spencer, can I like come over and check out the apartment?
Are you guys sharing this apartment space, or is this like...
Yeah, it's me and 2 other people. It's my friends Spencer and Taylor.
Oh, no. I meant like, I didn't know if there's more people outside of your circle living in the same space.
No. So it's only going to be us 3. Yeah. But since I'm moving in August and so is Taylor, Spencer is the only one living there right now. And so he had to live with random people, or so he thought. Just wait for that. So, essentially, I came over and I was like, I'm going to help you move in. I helped him move in a couple things. And we started talking about the room and how disgusting it was. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to have to like deep clean this place tomorrow. And I'd be like, that sucks, man. Like, didn't clean any of that? He's a germaphobe. He wouldn't call himself a germaphobe, but he's a germaphobe. So he was like, I gotta clean this place, like, right now. And so I hate invading people's privacy, but I was like, I wanted to go see my bedroom so bad and see what it looked like. That door was locked, though. However, the other bedroom was not locked. It was unlocked. And I was like, I want to go in there so bad. Well, we tried opening the door, and they had propped a chair in front of the door to where it would be hard to get in. But it wasn't locked, and the lights were all on, and no one was in the room. But we freaked out and we were like, we probably shouldn't be doing this, so we just left it like that. Then we started looking at boxes that were around the room, because there was an empty TV box and 2 empty Amazon like shipments, right? The TV box is empty, that doesn't really matter. Both boxes that were shipped were from January of the beginning of the year. It's May. There was also popcorn everywhere. There's a popcorn tin like that you get at like Christmas time, where it's like popcorn tins. There was one at the end of the room, completely untouched. No popcorn had been eaten in it at all. There's a ton of popcorn on the top. There's no pots or pans. Everything is just like weirdly there, but also not there. Also I'll get to that later. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave. Like, have a great night, Spencer. We hung out in his room. His room is clean. And it did not smell like weed. The entire rest of the apartment did. We were like, whatever. So I left. The next day, I show up at the apartment to help him clean. And he explains to me, Luke, I went into the room. I was like, oh my God, what was it? Show me a picture. Most disgusting room I've seen in my entire life, Jackson. There's clothes everywhere.
Can you send me a picture privately?
Yeah, I will. I'll have to ask Spencer
Okay.
for the picture though. It's disgusting. There's pizza boxes in the corner. There's like the bed sheet is dirty. It almost looks like there's shit on it. Like it's awful. Like
my God,
yeah,
dude.
there's LED lights are on. LED lights are on.
The bisexual.
The bathroom
light.
light, yeah, the bathroom light is on. There are PlayStation 5 or no PlayStation 4 games and PlayStation 4 controllers, but no PlayStation 4. It's gone. There's clothes there that have not been washed, and then we look in the bathroom, and it's obvious it has not been touched in weeks. And the bathroom and the sink. So I'm gonna stand. The sink in the bathroom probably reaches like right here to me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like point out this is like the area, like crotch area right here.
Yeah.
Somehow they got their pube hair in the middle of the sink, in the very middle. So they had to be like standing over it. I don't even know how that's possible.
What?
And they pulled it off. I was like, this is fucking crazy. And so I'm like, that's so weird. Like that's disgusting. Yeah, there was also a trash bag in their bathroom. Spencer, in the picture, it looks like a dead body. But he walked up to it, touched it, and it was just cardboard boxes. But it looked like a dead body. Like, it freaked him out.
That's terrifying, dude. I
so-
can never walk into that room alone.
Yeah.
Freaked out.
So, what we think happened, and I can't say much. There's more than I know, like, about the people. Because we did sleuthing, we found their entire family just based on context clues.
Yeah.
But obviously I can't say that. To our knowledge, they either were kicked out of college or dropped out and were just too lazy to get all of their stuff, and they just were like, we're gonna leave it here. And I'm assuming their parents paid for their apartment, and they didn't want to deal with the legal mumbo jumbo of like getting rid of a lease after they've signed a 6-month lease. So they just continue to pay it. So since they continue to pay it, no one has cleaned it, because they're supposed to come in and clean the apartment if no one's living there anymore. Like the apartment complex is supposed to go in and clean it. So they probably think they're still living there.
Did you talk to the landlord?
He hasn't reached out to the landlord. I don't know why. He said he was going to reach out to him today. Or either today or tomorrow. But they haven't showed up in days. So I really think they're just gone. But isn't that crazy?
That's insane. That's actually
It's just a weird story that we somehow found all this stuff out just by context clues. But now the apartment, the main room and the kitchen and his bedroom looks nice because we cleaned it and everything. So it'll be a nice
Is
little...
the weed smell gone?
Because they have like two... He's weary about throwing their stuff away because he doesn't know if they're like really gone. So there's 2 rugs that they had that smell like weed, which is probably why it only smells like weed. And probably the bedrooms smell like weed still. Every other place though, like the main living room and his bedroom and a bathroom, do not smell like weed.
Well, here's the important part. Did you get into your room at all?
No, I wasn't able to. And I was gonna try to pick the lock with like a metal hanger, but Spencer was like, you can't do that, it might mess with my lease. I was like, okay, I guess. But freaky. I freaked me out. I was like, dude, what is happening? I just had no clue what was happening.
That's fucking insane. What's going on?
What the hell? It was weird. It was weird.
No, that is very.
But like, I've never, I don't know, like I've never heard a story like that for an apartment like that. Like it's just so weird. Because the way that apartment complex works is that during the summer people can live there. Because like, we're getting a year lease there, but it's like the apartment complex is meant for students. So they start leases in August. But because Spencer is having an internship somewhere, he needs to live there over the summer. So I hope he's fine with me talking about this. I'll ask him later. But he got a summer lease as well. So essentially he was moving in with 2 other people that were living there during the school year, and their lease has just not ended, right?
Right.
So the place just assumes that people were there, but they just aren't.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
That's really
Because
strange.
the way the
It's
complex
really
works, they're
strange.
supposed to reach out to the people you're living with 48 hours in advance saying, hey, you have an empty room, a guy's moving in.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Weird.
What the fuck? Weird as hell. Man.
Weird.
No, weird. Honestly, you know what else is fucking so weird?
What?
COVID.
Dude, COVID is weird. Like, it's crazy that you
with
even
COVID.
like got it. That's crazy.
No, it's like bad.
Yeah, like, yeah, it is bad. Like, you get sick from it, and like,
No, it's like bad in like the government.
Jackson, they're just trying to keep you safe.
No, they're not, Luke.
What do you mean?
I'm sitting here. I've been in quarantine for almost 2 weeks, and all I'm saying is I've heard no information from any higher ups. It sounds really, really strange. You know,
Well,
I'm
they're just
triple
trying
vaxxed.
to- they're trying to-
I'm triple vaxxed.
they're trying to
Luke.
keep
I'm
you
triple-
safe.
You know what? Listen, I got 3 vaccines, and here I am sitting sick.
Jackson, they're dude.
You think
it's okay?
You think I
it
pay
works.
taxes for this? Huh?
It works. What are you?
I'm not giving up on this until I get a personal phone call
Jackson,
from Joseph
no.
Robinette Biden
You can't do
on
this.
my cellular phone. I swear to God, I want Kamala Harris banging on my
JPEG
fucking
Mafia
door.
is gonna
Luke.
take his music off of Spotify if you keep doing this, man. You gotta stop.
Fuck Barack Obama.
Oh no.